Hi everybody, this is Crystal. So today I'm going to show you how to make this, that cowl you just seen in the picture. It's made with the spider stitch. It's a nice lacy stitch, works well for spring and summer projects. Try to show you here. Of course, you can make this longer if you want to make a nice lightweight scarf also for spring. So the picture you saw there has two photos. One of them is I wrapped like this and secured it. This goes around the neck, folds down, secured it with a brooch. And the other one, you see, I made like a keyhole scarf. All I did was took it and I used one of these holes here from the chain spaces. And I just kind of put one end of the scarf through gently so you don't stretch it out too much. And that made that keyhole effect scarf there that you see in the other picture. But you can wear it any way you want. Like I said, you can make it longer, and you can also sew the ends together if you want and make an infinity scarf or just a cowl that wraps a couple times or wraps once or whatever you want to do with it. But now this is approximately 36 inches by about 8 or 9 inches. Remember, you can adjust the length and the width. It's easy to adjust. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on it. Okay, for this project I used Viking cream yarn. This is a milk fiber yarn. It's 78% milk, 22% nylon. It's very soft and lightweight. This comes from Hobbii, I'm sorry, I always say it wrong. Hobbii, H-O-B-B-I-I. Maybe you've seen me unbox it or on video. But you do not have to use this yarn. This appears to be about the size of about a 4-weight yarn. Any 4-weight yarn will work. If you don't have this, which you definitely don't have to use this, I would probably recommend maybe some kind of 4-weight cotton blend, maybe Comfy Cotton. It's a 3-weight, but it's pretty much a 4-weight in my eyes. Comfy Cotton, something that's lightweight, you know. But any 4-weight will work. You don't have to use this. But this is nice yarn. And then I'm going to be using a size J, which is a 6mm crochet hook. And you're going to need about a total approximately 200 yards of yarn to finish the scarf. If you want to make it longer, though, of course, you'll need more. And as always, I want to ask you not to forget to subscribe to my channel. Give this video a like also. That always helps me out, and I really appreciate it. Okay, we're going to start off with a slip knot on our hook. Now, this stitch is done in a multiple of 9 plus 2, in case you want to make your scarf bigger or smaller, or use this stitch for something else. So for mine, I'm going to start off with a chain of 29. Alright, once you get your chain of 29 done, what we're going to do is we're going to do a double crochet in the 4th stitch from the hook. And remember, we never count the one that's on our hook. So count down 4 stitches and double crochet. And now I'm going to work across, and I'm going to put 1 double crochet in every stitch for the length of the chain. Just like that. So 1 double in every stitch until you get to the end of the row. Alright, I have made it to the end of row 1, and you should have a total of 27 stitches. And that is counting this little chain here on the end. He counts as a stitch. So counting him, you'll have 27 stitches at the end of row 1. Now row 2 starts the repeat rows for the entire pattern. Rows 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 are the repeat rows. It's a 6-row repeat. Don't get intimidated because it's actually really pretty easy. Okay, so we'll start row 2, and we're going to start by chaining 4, and this is going to count as a triple crochet. And then we're going to turn our work. And now we're going to put a triple crochet right here into the next stitch. So not this very first one, but this one right here. Triple crochet. And then we're going to work a chain of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to skip 1 stitch and I'm going to put 3 double crochets into the next. So I'm going to skip 1, and in the next stitch I'm going to work a double crochet. So there's 1 double, and then 1 double into the next stitch, and 1 double into the next. Like that. Now I'm going to chain 4, skip 1 stitch, and I'm going to work 1 triple crochet into the next 4 stitches. So I'm going to yarn over twice like I'm going to do a triple. I'm going to skip that one, go to the next one, and triple crochet into it. And I want to triple crochet 4 times, so that's 1, go to the next stitch, triple crochet, 2, the next one, 3, the next one, 4, like that. Then I'm going to chain 4. I'm going to kind of repeat what we did. So I'm going to skip 1 stitch and I'm going to put 1 double crochet into the next 3. So skip 1, double crochet into the next, double crochet into the next, and then double crochet 1 more time. So that's 3 double crochets there in a row. Chain 4, skip 1 stitch, and triple crochet into the next 4. So skip 1, go into the next one, and triple crochet. So there's 1 triple, the next one, 2 triples, 3 triples, 4 triples. Then I'm going to chain 4, skip 1 stitch, 1 double crochet into the next 3 stitches. So I skipped 1. I'm going to work 1 double into the next 3. Chain 4. And I have 3 stitches left, counting this chain here on the end. I'm going to skip 1. And I'm going to put a triple crochet into the last 2. So I'm going to yarn over twice for a triple, skip that one, triple crochet into the next, and then triple crochet into the top of this chain here on the end, because that counts as a stitch. Just like that, and that ends row 2. So what you'll have is you'll have 3 sets of 3 double crochets. See them? 1, 2, 3, and 2 sets of 4 triple crochets. Okay, for row 3, we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. Now we're going to put a single crochet into the very first 2 stitches. So this very first stitch here, we single crochet into it, and then single crochet into the next stitch, like that. Now we're going to chain 4, and we're going to put 1 double crochet in each of the next 3 double crochets. So I'm going to go ahead and yarn over and put 1 double crochet into the next 3. There's 1, 2, and 3, and then I'm going to chain 4, and now these 4 triple crochets here, I'm going to put 1 single crochet in each of the 4 triples. So these are going to be singles now. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then I'm going to kind of repeat it. I'm going to chain 4 again, 1 double crochet in each of the next 3 double crochets, chain 4, 1 single crochet into the next 4 triple crochets. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chain 4, 1 double crochet into the next 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 4. And then I'm going to end by putting 1 single crochet into these last 2 stitches. So 1 single crochet into that last stitch, or into the second to the last stitch, and then your last single crochet goes into the top of this chain 4 here. Just like that. Now for row 4, or row 3, I guess you'll have 3 sets of 3 double crochets like that, and then you'll have 2 sets of 4 single crochets. I don't really know any other way to explain how many stitches you'll have at the end other than that, the little groups there. So for row 4, we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. We're going to put 1 single crochet into the very first 2 stitches. So right here, the first one, and 1 single into the next, and we're going to chain 4, and we're going to put 1 double crochet into the next 3 double crochets. Now these double crochets always line up here, so no matter what row you're on, you always line up the double crochet rows with double crochets. And then we're going to chain 4, and I'm going to put 1 single crochet into the next 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to chain 4, kind of repeat what we've been doing. 1 double crochet into the next 3 double crochets. So there's 1, 2, 3, chain 4, 1 single crochet into the next 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4, chain 4, 1 double crochet into the next 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and then we chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to put 1 single crochet into the last 2 single crochets, and that will end row 4. And again, you'll have 3 sets of 3 double crochet and 2 sets of 4 single crochet. So for row 5, we're going to chain 1 and turn, and we're just going to repeat what we did on row 4. So row 5 is just a repeat of row 4. So we put 1 single crochet into the first 2 stitches, chain 4, and 1 double crochet into the next 3 double crochets. You see we're keeping those double crochets lined up. chain 4, 1 single crochet into the next 4 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to stay with you the whole time until we finish all our repeats here. Chain 4, 1 double crochet into the next 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, chain 4, 1 single crochet into the next 4 single crochets. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 4, 1 double crochet into the next 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, chain 4, and we're going to end by putting 1 single crochet into the last 2 single crochets. So remember, row 5 was just a repeat of what we did on row 4. It's like that. So you'll have your 3 sets of 3 double crochets and 2 sets of 4 single crochets. Row 6, we are going to chain 4, which counts as a triple crochet, and turn our work. So if you look at your pattern here, you can see right now that you have 4 chains on each side here. That means that's your little spider right there. 8 legs, I guess, 4 on each side. So row 6 is what we're on right now. Your chain 4 counts as a triple, and then we're going to put a triple crochet into the next single crochet. So not this very first one, but the next one. Now we don't want any more spider legs, so we're not going to chain 4 now. We don't want to have a weird looking spider with more legs than he's supposed to have. 8 legs. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to do a chain 1. And we're going to put 1 double crochet into the next 3 double crochets, and then we're going to chain 1. Now we're going to go and we're going to put 1 triple crochet into the next 4 single crochets. So we just chain 1. Remember, we're not chaining 4 on this row. And we're going to triple crochet 1 time in each of the next 4 single crochets. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chain 1, and we just kind of repeat this. 1 double crochet in each of the next 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, chain 1, 1 triple crochet in each of the next 4 single crochets. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 1, 1 double crochet into the next 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, chain 1, and then we're going to put 1 triple crochet into the last 2 single crochets. and that'll end row 6, and you can see it's kind of starting to shape up. I guess you see your little, it's kind of like little spiders, I guess, I don't know. But you'll have the end of row 6, you'll have 3 sets of 3 double crochet and 2 sets of 4 triple crochets. I'm so sorry. Now row 7 is the last row of the repeat. We're going to chain 3 and turn our work. Now that chain 3 counts as a double crochet. So we're going to put a double crochet into the next stitch. So not this very first one, but the next one. Double crochet. And we're going to put a double crochet right here into this chain 1 space. So we'll just go right through that chain 1 space. And we're going to put a double crochet in every stitch across and in every chain 1 space until we get to the end. So double crochet into the next 3 double crochets. Double crochet right here into this chain 1 space, so just go right through the space. Double crochet in each of the next 4 triples. Double crochet into that chain 1 space. Double crochet into the next 3 double crochets. Double crochet into the next chain 1 space. Double crochet into the next 4 triples. Double crochet into that next chain 1 space. Double crochet into the next 3 double crochets. Double crochet into this last chain 1 space, and then we're going to double crochet into the last 2 stitches. That very last stitch is a chain. Go ahead and double crochet in the top of that chain. And now, into row 7, you should have 27 stitches just like you did in the beginning. So that's it. This is what the pattern looks like. It's not hard once you get the hang of it. It's just a bunch of chains. That's all, pretty much. And you just want to keep repeating rows 2 through 7 until you get to your desired length. I will lay mine out and show you that it is normal for the ends to sway in and out. See, curve in and out. That is normal. That's just how this pattern works up. It's just supposed to do that. It's kind of interesting looking, actually. So I have done a total of 55 rows, and I ended on the double crochet row. Remember, you do it as long as you want. Maybe you want a real light, nice, lightweight scarf. You know what? This can even be a winter scarf if you want it to be. If you want to use a heavier 4-weight yarn, it's completely up to you. It'll work either way. And then if you did want it to be a infinity scarf, all you would have to do is slip stitch, sew or slip stitch the ends together, but you don't have to do that. But that's it. That's all there is to it. I think it turned out nice. I really like this yarn. It's so soft. Very, very nice. So I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. Remember, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I really appreciate it if you give this video a thumbs up. You know, any of my videos that you watch, it really helps me out, like I said. And if you give this video a share, that's awesome. And if you subscribe, don't forget to hit that bell there on my main page. That way you don't miss out if you if I put on a new video. If you subscribe and you don't hit that bell, you won't get notified when I put out a new video. But if you hit that bell, YouTube will automatically remind you that I put on on a new video. So again, thanks everybody for watching, and have a great day.